what do a gas station, an eco-friendly house, and a Swiss wrestling ring possibly have in common? The answer might surprise you. Welcome to this new episode. This one isn't exactly the direct sequel to my boards series, more of a little special feature to dig deeper into a topic I only brushed over last time, sawdust. And thanks to your comments, I discovered that sawdust has quite literally traveled the world. Let's start with France. Up until the 1980s to 90s, sawdust was used at gas stations to absorb oil or fuel spills. In Eastern Europe, it's still used in some workshops or small stations where modern solutions are just too expensive. But nowadays, raw sawdust is banned in modern stations. It absorbs, yes, but it doesn't neutralize hydrocarbons. That means a real risk of soil or water contamination. Still, sawdust hasn't disappeared. On farms, in small workshops, and rural areas across Scandinavia, Africa, or South America, it's still used to mop up spills quickly. And in Nordic countries, they even spread it on roads in winter to prevent ice from forming. In fact, one comment from Finland taught me that sawdust used to be a common insulation material in old houses. Sure, it's not as efficient as mineral wool, but for an eco-friendly and low-cost project, it's a solid option. When mixed with plaster, wood, or cob, it provides excellent thermal inertia, helping regulate indoor temperature naturally. If you're thinking of using it for insulation though, make sure it's completely dry, protected from humidity, and not packed too tightly, or it can settle and even become a fire hazard. I'm actually wondering if it could be used to build a semi-underground fridge, worth a try. Still in Scandinavia, before modern refrigerators, sawdust was used to store ice blocks for months. People would cut frozen lake surfaces, stack the blocks in underground cellars called jääkelari, and cover them with a thick layer of sawdust. The result? Ice that lasted all the way to summer. And even today, you can still find this technique used at ice sculpture festivals or ice hotels in Lapland. Moving a bit further south, we reach Switzerland. At the Schwingfest, the traditional wrestling festival, the fights take place on a ring covered in sawdust. Not for decoration, but because it cushions falls, prevents injuries, and gives that rustic, authentic atmosphere everyone loves. After each match, wrestlers brush each other off, a symbolic gesture of respect that's become part of the ritual. Honestly, who would have guessed sawdust could have so many lives? Absorbent, insulating, ice-preserving, even a wrestling mat. This tiny byproduct of woodcutting is so much more than waste. And you, how do you use sawdust? Share your ideas in the comments and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. We'll be talking about how sawdust is used in our food. Some of its uses might just surprise you.